that are made a little bit different, different styles of cows. But our cow moving out in first for us, she's just a cow that when you really analyze this cow, she's a no holes kind of cow. You love the balanced her frame. You love that beautiful foot and leg she's got, and she's got a beautiful forwarder attachment. For us, she's just a little bit, we prefer the way she travels out on those feet and legs. She shows us just a little more flex to that hock. She's shorter in that toe, she's deeper in the heels, she's stronger in the pastern. For us today, she's a cow that's just a little bit more, when you get behind her, she shows you just a little more drop and spring to that rear rib for us today over this beautiful mammary system cow moving out in second. We did put a Best Udder Award on our second prize cow. You certainly have to admire that big, high, wide rear udder attachment. She's got great definition of seam all the way through that mammary system, and that's what gives her an advantage over our third prize cow. She just shows us so much more definition of seam from top to bottom of that rear udder today. She's a cow that's just a little cleaner and flatter bone through that leg for us today over this really straight line, square rump cow moving out in third. Third over fourth. For us, cow in fourth was kind of a problem cow. You certainly have to love that silky quality frame, but just would like to see her a little more square and balanced on those rear quarters, and that's what gave her, our third cow, that advantage. She's just so much more square from right side to left side on those quarters for us today over this really pretty framed cow in fourth. Fourth over fifth, just so much more width right at the top of the rear udder for us today over this fifth prize cow, but a cow that follows that same beautiful quality pattern in her frame. You love that silkiness, that sweep to her rib structure, and that flat hide this cow possesses, but just not quite as much width right at the top of the rear udder as our fourth prize cow. Congratulations.
In the International Red and White Show ring, if you're marking your catalogs with us, there were 16 junior 2-year-olds. We'll give you the top 10 placings. You can find the balance of the class at worlddairyexpo.com. Entry 3263 was our class winner. She also won the Best Udder Award, Scolo Dice Assassin Red, exhibited by Zachary, Colin, and Maddie Costello of Watertown, Wisconsin. Added entry 3815, placed second in the class, Golden Oaks Alexis Red, exhibited by Hodgland Holsteins, Smigwati Holsteins of Kincardine, Ontario. Entry 3274 was third. She won the Bred and Owned Award, Cooperus Altitude Ruby Red, exhibited by Lungcrest Farm and Matthew Cooperus of Granville, New York. Entry 3275 was fourth. 3271 placed fifth. Entry 3270 was sixth in the class. She was the first place junior and also won the Junior and Bred and Owned Award, Cress Hill Sci-Fi Red, exhibited by Owen and Kendall Cress of Newton, Wisconsin. Entry 3269 placed seventh. 3266 was eighth. 3262 placed ninth. At entry 3272 placed 10th. Now in the ring, in the International Red and White Show, is our senior 2-year-old cow class. The first place award is presented by the Wisconsin Red and White Dairy Cattle Association. Bred and Owned Award presented by the Red and White Dairy Cattle Association. The Production Rosette presented by Case IH of Racine, Wisconsin. The Best Udder Rosette is presented by Holstein International and the Cattle Connection, and the Junior Award is presented by Agromatic, Kurt Lair of Eden, Wisconsin.
In the National Futurity of the Milking Shorthorn Show, I now have the final placings if you'd like to mark your catalogs. Entry 2060 was first in the class, Henkesine Lotto Reckless, owned by Trent Henkes and Matt Henkes, Luana, Iowa. Second in the class, and the judge's pick for Best Udder, was entry 2061, Pine Valley Rockstar Love You E.T., owned by Wyatt Novice, Ella Falk, Lily Smith, and Allie Von Elven, Waupun, Wisconsin. Third place to entry 2063, brand new CW Fuji EXP ET, owned by Discovery Genetics of Ellsworth, Wisconsin. Entry 2066 was fourth. 2064 was 5th. 2062 was 6th. Entry 2059 was 7th.
Judge Top has completed his placing in our senior 2-year-old cow class in the International Red and White Show. Our second junior in the class is entry 3282. St. Joe Unstop Rose 8504 Red, exhibited by Matthew and Elizabeth Gunst of Hartford, Wisconsin. First junior in the class is entry 3288. Gloucester Rolla Dice Red, exhibited by Delaney, Callie, and Cooper Barber, and Sophie Leach of DeWitt, Iowa. Winning the production award in the class is entry 3291, Miss Kentucky Blue Felicity Red, exhibited by Emmett Vanoy, Trey Wright, and Charlie Elmore of Eminence, Kentucky. Placing third in the class is entry 3285, Wildweed Warrior Maui Red, exhibited by Crackholm, Duckett Holsteins, and TNL Cattle of Rudolph, Wisconsin. Second in the class and winning the Bred and Owned Award is entry 3284, Oakfield U.S. Bamboo Red, exhibited by Oakfield Corners Dairy of Oakfield, New York. And winning the class and also named Best Udder is entry 3292, Kozak Warrior Bombshell Red, exhibited by RNF Livestock and Bill Schilling of Cudworth, Saskatchewan. Congratulations. Judge Top, your comments on the class.
What a nice class of senior twos, and senior twos in the fall, not the easiest class to sort out. You have some 1-calvers and 2-calvers just fresh, but that being said, this first cow, we are giving her the advantage. She has had 2 calves. Just for us today, she puts it all together with that angularity. She's cleaner down through her bone structure. She shows me more femininity up through that head and neck than the big, powerful cow coming out here in second. Cow in second, when you get behind her, just kind of blows you away with that rear udder. She's got a lot of height and width, and she is a little higher at the top of the rear udder and a little wider than the beautiful balanced cow coming out here in third. Cow in third, 1 calf. Just like to see this cow calve in again. A cow that's got a bright future. Just don't have that at the top of the rear udder to compete with these first 2 cows for us today. Third over fourth, the cow just shows us a little more angularity. She's a little longer from end to end, a little more drop. Little nicer sweep to that rib structure than the beautiful cow coming out here in fourth. Cow in fourth over your cow in fifth. We switched them at the end just for us today. She's cleaner down through her bone structure. She's cleaner in her leg all the way through than the big powerful cow here in fifth. Fifth over sixth, we are giving the advantages. Fifth cow, she's more open in her rib structure. When you get behind her, she's got more spring to that rib and more drop to the fore and rear rib than a beautiful cow coming out here in sixth. It's fresh 13 months. But what a wonderful class of senior 2-year-olds.